Welcome to TV25's coverage of the Haslett Varsity girls basketball game. I'm Lainey Lauerman, and with me is Evan Woodworth. Today, the Haslett Vikings play the Charlotte Hornets. Before the game, we talked to Haslett's varsity coach, Terrace. How do you feel about this year's team compared to last year's?
Well, you know, Lainey, we really don't like to compare the two teams because we had some great senior leadership last year. But this year's team, they work very hard defensively, they work very well together as the unit, and they're just a really fun group to be around.
What are your predictions for today's game against Charlotte?
Well, I'm hoping we're going to come out really strong in a man-to-man defense. We need to press them up and down the floor for 32 minutes, and, you know, we're hoping that we can come out strong and bury them early.
Do you have a particular game plan for today?
Well, we need to stop their three-point shooter, and we need to front their big people on the inside. We're hoping to out-rebound our opponents tonight and not turn the ball over. If we do these things and we shoot well, I think we're going to be successful.
What are some of your particular strengths and weaknesses?
Well, our team strength is, one, they play together as a team. The other thing is we're very fast and very quick, and we're very tenacious on defense. We need to improve our rebounding both offensively and defensively, and once we do that, I mean, this team's going to have a great, great fun year.
Now, on a personal note here, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, a Haslett alumni game occurred. It was the first one. Did that go well?
Well, you know, it went really, really well. We were going to do it every 5 years, as you well know, but now they're telling me they want to do it every year, and I said, no, a little bit too hard. So now we're going to do it every other year, and we're really excited, and we're so glad that TV25 was there to help us out, because they really love that, so I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Coach Terrace, and good luck today.
Thanks a lot.
Hello, we're here at courtside. I'm Evan Woodward along with Lainey Lauerman here today for the Haslett Vikings varsity girls basketball game today against the Charlotte Orioles. The Haslett Vikings are 2-1 here this season. The one loss came on Tuesday against Grand Ledge. Haslett had a disappointing loss that day because it came right at the buzzer. It was a fast-moving, quick game, and the Vikings had played very well in the first 3 quarters with a lot of good plays. But of course, the ending for the Vikings was unfortunate. The first half was evenly matched, and the score at the break was 30-28 Haslett. Both teams played very well and demonstrated some nice basketball ability. Haslett's guard duo of Gretchen Swihart and Sarah Donahue had an outstanding half with lots of points, good assists, and great dribbling. Melissa DeBoer, Kim West, and Julie Christians all played wonderfully in this half as well. Heather Houts had some great rainbows and was shooting and was just on fire that night from the floor. In the third quarter, Haslett continued to play well and opened up an 8-point lead at 48-40. At that point, things were looking great for the Vikings, but in the fourth quarter, the Grand Ledge Comics came back, aided by a series of Haslett turnovers. They came back to tie it up with 4 minutes to go. Although the Vikings only scored 3 points in the whole fourth quarter, it was still tied at 51 for the last 2 minutes of the game. After Grand Ledge missed a shot with only 3 seconds to go, Haslett rebounded, and it looked like the game was going into overtime. But a very quick and very unusual turn of events happened. Grand Ledge stole the ball and put in a layup with less than a second to go to win it in a dramatic turnaround. It was definitely not the highest moment for the Vikings. Gretchen Swihart, overall in the game, led the team with 16 points, including several nice jump shots. Gretchen had 5 assists and was hustling on defense the whole night. The other part of the guard duo, Sarah Donahue, one of the captains of the team, scored 13 points and had 2 3-pointers. She also had 7 assists and 5 rebounds to go around. Melissa DeBoer led in rebounds with 6 as she was aggressive and went after the boards. And she also had 6 points and some pretty good shooting. Julie Christian had ended the game with 6 points, Heather Houts with 6, and Kim West with 4. So overall, Haslett played very well throughout much of the game, except a good, excellent shooting Grand Ledge team. But the ending, of course, was not what the Haslett Vikings expected. Now, Lainey, what do you think we can expect to see today from these Haslett Viking girls?
Well, I think we can see them dwell on their strengths. I know that some of the Haslett strengths are they press a lot. They do have very big team quickness, and they have great ball handling. They're just a great team overall who works very well together. I know their captains this year are 2 of their seniors, and they are Sarah Donahue and Melissa DeBoer and Kim West.
As far as this team looks here tonight, the main point is not to dwell on the loss on Tuesday. If this game goes down to end up to be a buzzer beater, Haslett's got to have their heads up the whole night, looking to just forget about that last loss and move on here tonight. It's going to be an exciting game, Lainey. And as you said, the captains were Sarah Donahue, Melissa DeBoer, Kim West. We can also expect to see a lot of playing time tonight out of Gretchen Swihart, a junior, and as well as Heather Houts and Melissa DeBoer. And we can also expect to see some work from Julie Christians here tonight as we're getting ready to go. So, Lainey, any predictions for today's game?
I think this is going to be a very emotional, and this game is going to be full of momentum. I think it's going to be physical, just like the JV game.
Yes, I wouldn't be expected to see a lot of fouls here tonight. The Haslett Viking team looks ready to go here, and they're pumped up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. The Charlotte Orioles come in tonight with a solid program. And here we go for our national anthem. We'll turn it over to Erin Perry here.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the
National anthem there, performed by Haslett graduate Erin Perry. We're just about ready to go here.
So the lineups are about to be run off.
Tonight's starting lineup for the Orioles of Charlotte High School, led by head coach Brent Crossman and assistant coach Mike Snyder. Please welcome on number 14, 5'6" sophomore guard, Anna Vanderstelt.
And Vanderstelt.
Number 20, 5'4" senior guard, Lindsay Neal.
Lindsay Neal will be the other guard here tonight for the Orioles.
5'6" junior guard, Beth Mazzola.
Beth Mazzola, the 5'6" guard,
Number 30,
junior.
5'6" junior guard, Dawn Ulrey.
Don Ulrey.
And number 52, 5'8" senior forward,
And
Carrie
rounding out the
Sowell.
starting five, Carrie Sowell. That's the starting five for the Charlotte Orioles here tonight. Now we get ready for the Haslett Vikings starting lineup. Got some clapping going on. Appears to be some kind of a problem, maybe a roster change over there at the booth.
It looks like the Charlotte's team is dominated by juniors with 5 of them, and it has 4 seniors and a sophomore, Anna Vanderstelt, who is a guard.
Led by veteran coach Patty Terrace, tonight's Viking starters are number 12, 5'5" senior guard, co-captain Sarah Donahue.
Sarah Donahue, the first guards.
A captain.
Junior guard, Gretchen Swihart.
Gretchen Swihart, that's that tough guard duel up there. It's hard to stop. Very aggressive, good passing, great shooting. Melissa DeBoer, obviously the size of the team. Another captain.
Krista Doss.
Krista Doss, adding more height to the team.
And co-captain Kim West.
And rounding out that starting five is Kim West.
Patty Terrace.
As it, of course, is coached by Coach Patty Terrace.
It looks like, sorry about that, Erin. It looks like Haslett has the same amount as juniors and seniors, 5 each. And it does have a sophomore, Michelle Smith, also.
So we've got 8 minutes on the clock, getting ready for the tip here. Being visited by the official. As we're getting ready to go here. Haslett's in the huddle, obviously saying the last words.
Earlier he wanted to make sure we got his good side when we were taping him.
Oh yes, those officials always want to look good on TV, but you know, they take the most hassle of anyone out there on the court. DeBoer looks like is going to jump the ball up here with, looks like Lisa Jaffe here for the Charlotte Orioles. Giving a few last minute instructions and we'll be right on our way. Tip goes back to Haslett. Doss will send it back to Swihart. Swihart moving it up.
Swihart is driving down the court, and she passes off to number 12, Sarah Donahue.
And DeBoer will miss that shot. Rebounded by Charlotte. Vanderstelt taking it up the floor. Looking to the other side. Spraying the ball in the perimeter. We've got a travel call here on the Charlotte Orioles. That's one turnover.
Looks like for Haslett, number 12, Sarah Donahue is going to throw it in. She's going to give it to Gretchen Swihart, and she's going to drive it down the court.
Here comes Swihart. Moving here at the top of the key. Swihart driving. Looking to go over to Donahue. Donahue moving people around down there. Inside to Dost. She'll miss, but big rebound by West. Put back won't go. Another rebound. That's 3 rebounds. Oh, excuse me, 2. Donahue was fouled here. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw shooting is going to be a key point to this game. These teams are truly evenly matched. We'll definitely see the difference on the free throw line, Lainey.
I think so. I know the JV game, which aired before this game, had a total of, I think, 17 fouls between both teams. And I'm guessing that the varsity teams will be pretty similar to that. Donahue takes her shot, and she just
misses the first. Donahue, usually one of the better free throw shooters on the team, being a guard. Looks like she's got a problem with her left wrist here. As you can see, it's taped. Second shot. Just gets the roll. And Haslett gets on the board first.
Looks like number 14 for Charlotte, Anna Vanderstel, is driving it down to the court. Is that a foul there, Evan?
It appeared to be a foul. And it's Hazlett's ball now, so I couldn't quite make out who the foul was on, but Donahue now will pass it in. Loose ball, down low, won by Charlotte. Oh, it appeared to be so. They threw it up, trying to pass. It was knocked out of bounds by Kim West. Charlotte will have the ball back.
There's a nice try by Charlotte's number 14, Anna Vanderstel. She's on the ground, and she threw it up to her team.
Vanderstel sending it over to number 40, Amy Corrigan.
Number 14, Vanderstel.
And inside, they'll just miss. Tipped out by Gretchen Swihart.
Looks like it's going to be Charlotte's ball once again. Number 20 for Charlotte, Lindsay Neal, is going to throw it in.
Neal to throw in the ball. As it gets it to 40, Corrigan. She tries to send it out front. Mazzola back to Corrigan. Neal. Neal will knock that one down. That's 3 points for the triple.
I think Haslett has demonstrated one of their strengths already. They are a very quick team. They're getting to each side of the court very fast, and they're also pressing.
Yes, they are now. They're moving the ball around here. It'll go back to Donahue. Inside to Dost. Knocked loose. Loose ball still. Picked up by number 44, Lisa Joppi. Sending it over to Anna Vanderstel, who's going to see the majority of the ball handling. She'll get it over to Neal. This one won't go. Inside. Some complaining for a foul here, but Hazlett's ball. Knocked out of bounds by the Orioles. Sarah Donahue will throw it in. A little bit of a problem as the ball wanders into the locker room.
Looks like Coach Terrace is up and yelling already today. He's encouraging her team to play their hardest.
Coach Terrace, very emotional coach, as we know.
Yes.
Really wants her team to win. She's been at Haslett for a number of years now. Here comes Swihart, bringing the ball up. Looking to move it inside, but it'll go back up top to Donahue. Donahue spreading the team around, gets it inside to West. West to Dost. Dost shoots the jumper. It won't go. Charlotte will grab the rebound, gets it to number 2, Amy Mazzola, who will drop it back to Lindsay Neal. Neal handling the ball now. Donahue, some serious pressure. She's dangerous on the steals. Gets it over to Vanderstel. Vanderstel looking to go inside. Can't. Gets it back over to Neal. She'll drive and take a shot. Partially blocked. And Haslett will pick up the ball. Kim West now to Swihart.
Swihart looks like
she's got to pick up the ball. This would have been a travel if she would have tried to continue to dribble. West gives it back to Swihart. She'll move it inside on the drive. Comes back out to Donahue. Donahue shoots the 3 off the back iron, and it won't go. Lindsay Neal again.
Oh, looks like she got tripped, but she gave it over.
Zola shoots. We got a foul. And the refs are going to decide if they're going to count that.
Yeah, if they did count that, the visitor is leading by 2 now, with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
So it'll be an and-1 opportunity here.
And number 22, Beth Mazzola for Charlotte is going to shoot this foul shot, and Swihart just brought on that foul. It's the first personal and the first team foul for Haslett.
Basket was good for Beth Mazzola, and she'll be shooting 1 shot.
Falls off the side. Dost will get it over to Donahue. She'll bring it up now for the Vikings. Donahue looking inside. DeBoer won't go. Rebound again. Dost gets it. Her first 2 of the night.
And the game.
Haslett will trim the lead now. 5-3 is the score. They're trying to move it up. Charlotte is. Gets it to number 40, Amy Corrigan. She moves it inside and is fouled.
Looks like Dost fouled her.
On the foul.
I think number 40 for Charlotte. Amy Kerrigan is going to be taking this.
Corrigan at the line here will shoot 2. Second team foul on Haslett tonight.
Shooting 2 for the Orioles, number 40, Amy Corrigan.
Just about to shoot. Oh, and she missed it.
Looks like we had someone step over the line. Maybe reshot here.
Got the players ready to jump up and get the ball.
Another lane violation, but I guess the ball will go back to Haslett. Misses both.
Looks like Gretchen's going to bring it down once again.
Swihart and Donahue, that dynamic duo at the guard, working here. Swihart moves it over to Donahue. Donahue directing traffic down low. Dost came open, but ball was out. DeBoer back into Dost. She loses the ball, but we got a jump ball called.
Oh, that looked like maybe a...
Possession arrow belongs to Charlotte. Was a questionable call there, Laney, as to whether it was a foul.
It looked like it could have been a steal by number 44, Lisa Jobby, but I guess I'm wrong.
Yes, Dost didn't have clear possession of the ball, but from the ref's angle, it's hard to tell. Anyhow, the ball goes to Charlotte. And Lindsay Neal moves it over now. Corrigan, back to Neal. Neal standing at the top of the key, tries to move it. Swihart!
Oh, steal by Swihart.
Near steal, but she stepped out and came back in. The ball would have driven out of bounds, but a great hustle there by Gretchen Swihart.
Yes, great effort. Looks like she tried to move her legs just so they want to go out, but looks like the corner of her foot slipped out.
Just stepped out of bounds there. They are dangerous. Very aggressive guards. Now, here comes Neal. Guarded closely by Donahue. Neal. Drop it back to Vanderstelt. Looking to go inside, and Swihart knocks it loose again. This time it's picked up by Krista Dost. She'll move it to Swihart. Here comes Gretchen Swihart moving it down low. DeBoer takes the jumper and drains it. Melissa DeBoer with her first 2 points tonight.
Melissa DeBoer.
Charlotte having trouble moving it out west. As you can see, this Haslett defense incredibly aggressive, really giving the Charlotte Orioles a lot of difficulty trying to get it out of their own end of the court, as well as once they get into the Haslett side.
Yes, as we both predicted earlier, this is a very physical game. And I'd like to take this moment to mention that the varsity football team has brought home a win tonight, 38-0. I'm sorry, the freshman football team has brought a win home, 38-0.
Yes, defeating the Jackson Northwest Mounties. Here we go, action continuing here from the basketball game. DeBoer moves it over to Donahue. Donahue looking to go back to DeBoer, the give and go. She's double teamed, moves it out to Donahue, who loses control, and the ball goes out of bounds.
She tried to save that, but just couldn't jump quick enough.
Just couldn't grab onto that.
Well, the game
Turnovers
is
are
tied
crucial,
today.
and we've got a quick substitution here. Julie Christians stepping in here for Krista Dost.
Looks like Christian's going to start out by blocking. Number
Vanderstelt
14.
moves it over to number 22, Beth Mazzola. She moves it back to Vanderstelt. Looking inside, passes it right into Kim West. Christians now. She'll give it to Swihart. Swihart moving over to Donahue. Donahue inside. Looking to West. Turnaround jumper, and it goes.
The assistant captain is sure doing her duty today by making that point. Very nice. The Haslett is now leading by 2 points.
It's like another steal down low. Charlotte having trouble hanging onto the ball against this aggressive Haslett defense. Here comes Christians moving it over to DeBoer. Another jumper. Won't go off the back iron. Swihart can't get it in on the board, and looks like it was knocked out of bounds by Charlotte. It'll be Hazlett's ball.
I think number 44, Heather House, just came in for the Vikings.
Heather House steps in for Melissa DeBoer. Donahue trying to pass it in. It gets stolen. Was deflected by Vanderstelt.
Looks like the crowd's getting into the game today. Evan yelling stuff at the players.
Yes, the crowd very loud here on both sides. Lindsay Neal knocks down her second three-point shot of the night.
Yes,
and the Orioles take a 1-point lead here, 8-7.
Is once again driving down to the other side. She's been there a few times.
Swihart really handling the ball tonight. And we got no shot of travel called on Kim West. As we said, turnovers and foul shots both will be very, very important here tonight.
And Haslett does have 2 fouls on today's game, while the visitor has 1. Looks like number 14, Anna Vanderstelt for Charlotte's going to throw it in to number 42, Amber Woods. And she's going to drive it down to the other end.
Amber Woods moves up, and quick foul called here on the Haslett Vikings. Looking for the throw in here now. Woods will take it.
14, Swihart.
That was a foul on number 14, Gretchen Swihart. That is her 2nd personal of the game.
The 13th
and the 13th
foul for the Vikings.
Police at the board. Viking lineup.
Got a quick rotation here. DeBoer coming in. Swihart comes out. Woods looking to throw it in. Gets it over to Neal. Neal has been hot from outside the arc tonight, knocking down 2 of 3 tries from the free throw line. Here's Vanderstelt looking to go back inside, and it's stolen. Moved up to Heather Houts, and she can't hang on to the pass from Sarah Donahue.
She tried to save it, but just couldn't throw it back in time.
It was a great play. Donahue just overshot Heather on that play. And the ball will go back to the Orioles. Vanderstelt seeing a lot of ball handling time. We'll move it over to Neal. Neal having trouble getting through this Haslett press, gets it to Woods. Amber Woods moves it out across court and trying to get the pass over to number 40, Amy Corrigan, but went out of bounds. So the Haslett's ball once again.
Charlotte's head coach, Brett Crossman, is out there cheering his
very
team
emotional,
along.
trying to get his team up here. We've had kind of a low-scoring first half. The score is still 8-7. Sarah Donahue now brings the ball down. Looking to go to Houts, and it's taken away by Vanderstelt. She will drive it down, and layup won't go. And by Carrie Soul, excuse me. That'll give Charlotte a 10-7 lead. Here comes Sarah Donahue. Donahue spins, sends it out to West. West inside to DeBoer, and a nice shot, but it won't go. Down low, Christians moving it back out. Back over to Donahue. Donahue looking around, being pressured very nicely there by Amber Woods. She takes a shot. Rebound will go to Carrie Soul. And back the other way come the Charlotte Orioles. Vanderstelt once again over to Neal. Neal's been hot tonight from outside the arc, as I said earlier. Got to watch out for her jump shots. Back to Vanderstelt. She'll move inside. Almost untouched. Drive in on the baseline. Vanderstelt with a nice play there. I think there might have been a little confusion down there amongst the Haslett defense. Maybe they thought she had stepped out. But Houts now with the ball, being pressured over to Donahue. Donahue looking to go down inside to Christians. Christians has to send it back out. And got a call on the Vikings here.
I think Christians was intending to take a shot right there, but she turned around and she's blocked by about 3 Charlotte players.
It appears she was triple teamed. Charlotte using kind of a rotation zone defense here. And difficult for the Vikings. Amy Richard and Michelle Smith will step in now for the Vikings. Vanderstelt looking to throw the ball in here for Charlotte. In the Woods, and she will travel.
Yeah, I think that was a forced travel by Julie Christians and Sarah Donahue, their guardian. She tried to go around them, but just didn't quite make it.
Yeah, it was good pressure there by the Viking defense. Donahue will throw it in. Down inside, high off the glass. Haslett gets the board, and it's put back by number 20, Michelle Smith. So she comes right into the game and knocks in 2. Very impressive play there. Vanderstelt over to Neal. Neal for 3 once again, and it goes! Lindsay Neal just very hot from the 3-point line.
Neal is one of Charlotte's seniors, and she's only 5'4", which is probably why she's scored, but she is a quick thing.
She's got a quick release shot, and it's very accurate. She's made 3 out of 4 tonight. Incredible percentage. Here comes Woods again. Amber Woods dribbling up to the top of the key, looking back over to Neal. Neal to Vanderstelt, pulling it up, back over to Neal. Neal looking to move inside, takes another 3. Oh,
wow!
This is amazing.
I think she has 5 points on today's game, and visitor has 18 points, and home has 9.
That is just amazing. Lindsay Neal with 12 points of her own on 4 threes, only 6 points for the rest of the team. She's definitely carrying the load for the Charlotte Orioles here tonight. Well, that is going to end our first quarter here, and Haslett losing here 18-9. Looks like Coach Terrace is going to make maybe possibly a few rotations, a little change in the lineup. Could be changing around the strategy here for the Vikings. What do you think about that first quarter there?
Well, I think the first quarter was very physical. I think the players are tripping over each other a lot. I think as they ran the other way, they tried to grab the ball from each other, which is good strategy. But I think that...
It's definitely a very physical, very
Oh,
physical
very.
first
You've
quarter,
seen a
as
lot
you
of
said.
players fall on the ground and thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, a lot of fault. Very, very aggressive teams, both.
Very.
Aggressive defense, going after the ball, not allowing easy dribbling and ball handling. And Charlotte's defense has actually been very effective against the Vikings down low. Their rotation, getting over to Dost, and getting over to Melissa DeBoer as well. And they're both excellent shooters, but it's been hard when you've got two people in your face trying to shoot that ball up. It's got to be very, very difficult.
Yes.
We're getting ready to go here from the second quarter. Charlotte's coach stepping out on the floor, trying to give his team some last-minute instructions.
He's pretty
Ref
enthusiastic
hustling things
out
up.
there.
And here we go.
Looks like Amy Pritchard, number
Amy
24
Pritchard,
for Haslett,
number
is going to be...
24. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Is going to be throwing it into Gretchen. Swihart.
Swihart trying to move it inside, and the ball gets knocked up. Smith gets it back, and it's stolen.
Looks like number 14, Anna Vanderstelt for Charlotte has it.
Bringing
She's
it
waiting
up.
for a team to reorganize.
Now, Lainey, what would you think would improve the Viking offense here? They're struggling, not getting crisp passing and having trouble setting up down low, which is really their post game.
Well, I think if they took like a few extra seconds and did keep it out behind the blue line and let their players set up, they could have a better chance of scoring if they were a little more organized.
Vanderstelt with a beautiful pass over to Woods, and she traveled here, so it'll be Haslett's ball again.
Yes, Haslett is a very quick team, and I believe that if they passed around a little bit and got in the center, like the blue center, they could be able to score a few layups.
Haslett definitely needs to move that ball down in the key better.
Yes.
Pritchard will move it across to DeBoer. DeBoer from the free throw line gets the roll.
That was a very good shot by DeBoer. She has a few shots tonight.
DeBoer knocks that one down very nicely. And that will be her second basket. Swihart was on the floor, appears to be hurt.
Oh, no,
And the ball is going over. She appears to be favoring that right knee.
Yeah, it looks like she. Yeah, the coach looks like
there's
she'll
a
be
problem
coming
here.
out.
Swihart looks like she might have to come off here.
She's bending over.
Silence falls over the gym here. Swihart's on her feet, which is a good sign, but obviously hurt. So Kim West will step into the game now. Still has its ball.
Looks like Swihart might got tangled in feet out there.
Yeah, she looked like she got tripped over and
Yes.
fell. Hopefully it's not too serious. Obviously something wrong with that right knee over there.
Yes.
Donahue will throw the ball in now. DeBoer trying to dribble it, and we've got a falling player, Anna Vanderstelt.
She has had a lot of playing time tonight. Her name keeps coming up over and over again.
Yeah, she has not left the floor yet.
No.
Very aggressive player. And looks like looks like DeBoer is going to take the throw in here.
Second team foul.
Second team foul on the Orioles here. We got another. Lindsay Neal will come back in for Vanderstelt. Neal, the one we were talking about earlier, has knocked down 4 threes already tonight.
I know Haslett is trying to keep up their record there last year. They played very well last year.
Oh, Donahue, sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Nice
no.
try there.
And they were a great contender in the ICL, and that's one of their main goals this year was to stay ahead in the ICL, which I think with the way they're playing right now, with their defense and some of their wonderful players, they can definitely do that.
Boy, pass to Neal, she can't quite hold on and will go out of bounds.
Looks like Sarah Donahue is going to take that one
Sarah
in.
Donahue visibly upset, trying to get her team moving and going better here. They're down by 5. Donahue will bring it up. She's got 3 points this evening. Moving it down low. Trying to go inside to Kim, and the pass was a little overshot there. Vikings have had trouble with that passing down low. Neal will bring it back up again. Neal looking for that perimeter shot. Vikings trying to set up here.
See, I've noticed that Charlotte does set up very well. They keep the ball out a little bit. I know the JV did that too. They kept the ball out and they waited for their teams to set up before they throw it in. Then they threw it around a little bit and tried to get in the center, then threw it out.
Yes, Don Ulrey had the ball down there. We had a little scuffle, but it belongs to Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte's definitely has not been trying to go and post up down low that much. Most of their game's been from the perimeter from Lindsay Neal, who you see right now. She's got the ball again. Moves it over. Number 30, Don Ulrey. Back to Woods, and another travel call. We've had a lot of travel calls here tonight. Both teams with a lot of turnovers here. And Pritchard's going to throw it in now.
And we would like to mention Heidi Swihart, who is Haslett's team manager, happens to be Gretchen's little sister. And I was here at the Haslett alumni game a few weeks ago, and she was around here playing ball. Looks like she could be a good basketball player someday, too.
Yes, you never know who's going to be coming up.
Never
Future
know.
talent for the Haslett Vikings here. Well, we had appeared to be a missed shot and knocked out of bounds. Charlotte trying to figure out the defense here. Moves into DeBoer. DeBoer takes up the shot. And it's grabbed by Lindsay Neal on a fast break. And she overshoots number 30, Dawn Ulrey. So a missed opportunity there by Charlotte. That seems to be the story so far tonight on both ends. Both teams have gotten fast breaks, but have not been able to follow through.
Yes, and the score is 18-13, and Charlotte is winning with 5 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the second
in the first half, second quarter.
Yeah.
Swihart steps back in. Apparently that knee is all right. Must have gotten a little banged up there on that play. Donahue looking back down inside the bore, and she makes.
That's definitely a good sign that Gretchen is back. She was a very key player in this team.
Yes, it's very, very important for Haslett that she stays healthy. DeBoer with another shot. She's got 6 tonight and is leading the Vikings in scoring. Moved out solely. Moves it down inside, and we got a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Smith. Number 44 for the Orioles, Lisa Joppi, will shoot this.
I believe that is Smith's first foul of today's game.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Fourth team.
That
But
will
it
be
is
the
the
fourth
fourth
team
team
foul
foul.
for Haslett. Haslett has to be careful not to go over the limit here and
Yes.
allow the Orioles to go into the penalty area, so they'll be able to shoot after the foul. So Haslett has got to still be aggressive, but stave off those fouls that are unnecessary. Joppi makes the second and gives her team a 4-point lead.
It looks like Joppi's left knee, I believe, that right knee?
Left knee.
Left knee. It looks like it might be injured, too.
Well, she's got a brace on there,
yeah,
probably
being
from a
careful of
previous
that.
injury. So
Yes.
knee's definitely
Oh,
one of the
Donahue
more
takes a
common
shot.
injuries. Donahue misses there. Solely moves it over. Here come the Charlotte Orioles, number 30, Dawn Ulrey. Moving it up, and the ball coming over the side. Donahue can't quite pick up the ball.
That's quite the hustle by Donahue. She
Yes.
did not leave her side.
Donahue hasn't left
side.
the floor all night, and she's just
No.
been going all round and round. Here comes Ulrey. Trying to set up here from the top. Moves it over to number 22, Beth Mazzola. Inside to number 30, and it will go off. A nice rebound, but DeBoer with a block from behind.
Wow.
All ball, too. A very nice play there by DeBoer. Moves up to Smith. Smith will drop it back to Swihart. She sets up, takes the jumper, and just misses. Carrie Soley with another rebound. It's played excellently, but throws it away there. Trying to get it to her teammate, number 44, Lisa Joppi. Having a little trouble as Haslett's been very aggressive down low. 4-point lead still holding here for Charlotte as Donahue looking to throw the ball in. Sends it over to Smith. Smith to Swihart.
And Smith is the only sophomore on the varsity team this year.
Yes, it's quite an accomplishment just to make it onto the team being a sophomore, and Smith seeing some
Yes,
good playing time
it is.
tonight. It's over to Swihart. She'll set up again, and that one's off. Swihart's been having a little trouble shooting tonight. I wonder if that knee's been bothering her. Donahue almost got the roll, and we got a jump ball, possession arrow.
Now it looks like
Going
there's a Charlotte
back to
player in
Charlotte.
this game there.
So with just under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half, it'll be Charlotte's ball once again. Donahue trying to set the defense here. Neal, give it back to Ulrey. Ulrey back to Neal. Up to Ulrey, trying to beat that Haslett press. Number 22, Beth Mazzola. Inside to Soley, and she can't quite make it. Get the offensive board, comes out, and that'll be an air ball. Picked up by Smith.
Now
Smith to Donahue. Donahue looking over to DeBoer. DeBoer sets up again and can't make.
just missed
But
it.
Smith almost picked up the rebound. Yes, DeBoer's been shooting very well tonight. She's, as we said, she's leading the team with 6 points.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't quite get that one to go.
She's playing just like she did last year. I know she scored lots of points last year and was a factor, a very big factor in the ICL run.
Casey Wilson steps in now for the Vikings. First time we've seen her tonight. Neal, drop it back to Ulrey. They're trying to get it up court before that 10-second count gets to him. Neal will move it up. Ball's moved around back to Ulrey. Down low, and the ball will go off a Haslett player out of bounds.
it looks like, to me, it does look like Charlotte's trying to circulate the ball a lot and then eventually shake up the Haslett defense and get it in the center so they can shoot.
Well, neither team's been able to score much here.
No, it's only 15 to 19.
Yes.
With Charlotte leading.
The Vikings have just picked up 6 points here, and Charlotte only 1, and that was off the free throw. So neither team's shooting that well, but we still got a close game here, and we got a quick steal here by Beth Mazzola. She will bring it up, and looking for someone to pass to. Donahue guarding her very closely, and Beth trying to take it inside. Got knocked away by Casey Wilson. Ball belongs to Charlotte once again with 2:52 remaining here in the second quarter. Houts back into the game.
It's like number 30, Dawn. What is it? Allery is going to throw it in.
And Neal misses a 3 there. It's coming back outside. It's Corrigan. Corrigan moves it over. Zola passes it over to Ulrich. Ulrich looking to go inside. Trying to pass it back out, and they were on 2 different pages there, Lainey, as you can see. Didn't throw the ball away, but on the rotations, you had not seen their teammate had moved. Houts is going to throw the ball in for the Vikings.
Looks like she's going to give it to Swihart, and Swihart is going to drive it down like earlier in the game.
Swihart handling the ball once again. Trying to get her team going here. DeBoer. Moving it around, takes another jumper, and she drains
nice
it.
Shot
Melissa DeBoer has just been on fire tonight. She's got 8 points
tonight.
Oh, and a great steal by DeBoer. She'll bring it in for the easy 2.
Now she has 10 points on the night.
And that will tie up the game here at 19 apiece.
DeBoer has more
2
than
minutes left to go.
DeBoer has more than half of Haslett's points here tonight so far.
Down inside, and we got a shot by Corrigan. And she will knock that one down, giving her team the 2-point lead once again. Here come the Vikings. Swihart moving it up the floor. Shoots it up and knocks it in. Swihart tying up the game once again. That's her first basket of the night. Charlotte, a long pass almost stolen by Casey Wilson, and she steps right in front but didn't quite grab onto it. Refs trying to agree here on the call.
Looks like some of the players are trying to listen in, but they're getting a little close there.
Yeah, one official saw signaling jump ball. I'm not quite sure why.
Going over to the
Going over to the scorer's table here to clarify something. It looked to me as though the ball was thrown down. It went off Casey Wilson. It was out of bounds.
That's what it looked like to me. I think it was out on Haslett because it touched Casey Wilson's hands.
I'm not sure exactly what they're arguing here, but that looks like it's what's going to happen. Neal will throw the ball in. Moves it over to Mazzola. Mazzola from the top of the key. And Charlotte will call timeout here. That's the first one they've taken. We got 1:31 left. Charlotte has been leading for most of the game, and Haslett now has come back to tie it up here at 21.
Yeah, at one point Haslett was behind by 8 or 9.
Yes, Haslett was down by 9 at the end of that first quarter. They've come back here to tie it up with an outstanding performance by Melissa DeBoer.
Very, very strong.
Her jump shots have been good. She's been setting up from all over the floor.
Yes, she has.
If the Vikings can get the guards more involved and get the ball down low to Heather Houts and Krista Dawes, things will look good for the Vikings.
I think Haslett's performance is definitely pleasing Coach Terrace.
Yes,
that's what all she wanted out of them.
Yes, they're definitely looking better, improving as the game goes on. Maybe they had a little pre-game jitters. You never know. It's moved up to the top of the key. Number 14, Vanderstelt handling the ball once again. Moves it to Mazzola. Mazzola, defended by Houts. Houts rotates back over to Vanderstelt. And she will take the shot and banks it in. Vanderstelt. Charlotte leads again by 2. Swihart drives it in, takes a nice jumper and drains it.
Shot.
Swihart with another couple. 4 on the night so far. Amy Neal trying to move it out. Lindsay Neal, excuse me. Moves it up, number 22. And inside, Corrigan just misses. Had a nice opportunity down low there for Charlotte. We've got about 43 seconds left here in the first half. Scoring starting to pick up here.
Looks like number 44, Krista Doss, is coming in for the Vikings.
Krista
By
Doss
number
back into the game.
50, Casey Wilson is going out.
Doss back in. hoping to get that inside game moving again for the Vikings. They need to post up if they want to continue to have good offense here. Neal will pass it over to Vanderstelt. Vanderstelt looking in. Viking defense looking very tough. Moves it over to Mazzola. Won't go off the rim.
Looks like Krista Dawes has the ball.
With the board.
To Lori Papik. That's the first time we've seen her tonight.
Yeah, Papik making her first appearance here tonight. Moves it over to Swihart. Swihart trying to get her team the 2-point lead going in here. We got 15 seconds left to go. Papik over to Swihart. Swihart looking to go inside. She'll drive over to Papik. And she just keeps that dribble alive, gets it to Houts. Nearly a travel, excuse me. Houts misses. Looked like an off-balance shot. And time will run out. The ball is launched down the court. But
didn't quite make it all the way down.
at the end of the first half, our score is the Haslett Vikings 23, the Charlotte Orioles 23. So a strong half by both teams, and we'll be back in just a minute here on TV 25.
Please stay tuned.
Action between the Charlotte Orioles and the Haslett Vikings. Our score here to begin is tied at 23 points apiece. Hot shooters tonight, Lindsay Neal has been the story for the Charlotte Orioles with 4 3-pointers. She leads her team in scoring with 12. DeBoer for Haslett has got 8 points already. She has been the source behind Hazlett's fury.
Looks like the 8 minutes is starting. The whistle's been blown on Sarah Donahue for Haslett has the ball and she's thrown it into Gretchen Swihart as she takes it in for
Does
Haslett.
DeBoer have 8 or 10 points here?
I believe she has 10.
Okay, yes, that was my mistake. She's got 10 points here in the first half. Haslett moving it to West, back to Donahue. Donahue trying to set up West to Swihart. Swihart looking to go back to DeBoer. She's covered by 14 Vanderstelt. Swihart moves it over to DeBoer. Inside the Dost and
yes, we did have.
Excuse me, inside to West.
We did have a scare with Swihart earlier in the first half. She fell down and she was holding her knee. She had to go off for a few minutes, but luckily she's back.
Vanderstelt moves inside for another bucket. Yeah, it's good to see Gretchen Swihart back. We were worried about her in the first half. Swihart to DeBoer. DeBoer
that was a nice
West.
play.
Back to DeBoer. Goes up for the jumper, can't quite get it. And stolen away. Vanderstelt again, the Orioles. She'll bring it up through that Haslett press. Very difficult, trying to go down low. And we got a scramble for the ball. It's one, here comes number 40. Corrigan had the ball for a moment. And
it looks like, I think that might have been a foul on the Orioles. It looked like Kim West got trapped between number 40 and 14, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we had quite a scramble for the ball, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Possession arrow still belonging here to the Orioles. They'll get the throw in here. Vanderstelt will throw in the ball. It is the Oriole ball.
I guess I was wrong a minute ago. I wasn't sure what happened right there. Maybe
yeah, we had a jump.
It was thrown out. A jump ball? Okay.
Now we got a quick foul here. Looks like it's going against the Vikings. Indication from the official, number 42, Kim West, on the foul.
We were joking with officials earlier today. I think they're having a good time, and they like the cameras.
Yeah, they're. It's probably an interesting experience for them having a full camera crew.
Yeah.
If I was an official, I'd probably be a little nervous.
Oh yes, make sure you don't want to make the wrong calls. You'll be on TV for a long time.
Yeah, Vanderstelt moves it to Neal. Neal back out to Vanderstelt. She's looking to go inside and shoots it up, and gets the roll. Vanderstelt with 4 points just to start off the second half. Haslett's got to be careful and watch her to make sure she doesn't get on fire.
Yes, I know one of Coach Terrace's goals for this game was to limit the three-pointers for Charlotte.
Which the goal has not yet been accomplished, but Haslett
I don't think so.
Oh, and Swihart. That's
Nice
one.
shot.
And she'll have a chance to get the three-point play. Now, probably at halftime, Haslett made a few transitions in trying to make
Ball
sure
number 20, Neal, first personal. First team
that
foul.
three-point shooting by Charlotte did not just continue.
I think Swihart has about 6 points on today's
Swihart
game.
has 6 points tonight.
Wow.
Even with that injury, it might be bugging her a little bit, but it sure is not showing from here.
No.
Swihart,
Up to
and that's
7
the free
now.
throw. That'll be 7 for her. That'll bring Haslett back within 1 point. Neal against this tough Haslett press. He was over there trying to get it out. Having a tough time to get it up to Neal, though. Neal over to Vanderstelt. And she's pressured inside. Vanderstelt.
She's getting confused by the
Moves
Haslett
it
players
over to
swarming her.
Mazzola. Mazzola. Oh, back to Vanderstelt. Top of the key. Looking for someone to pass to. Vanderstelt had it knocked away. Gets it back to Neal.
Neal has
Neal.
definitely wrote a book tonight with all her wonderful plays.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Neal can keep this up here in the second half. Mazzola, and it's stolen by Kim West. What a hustle on both sides, but West will net it and give Haslett a lead. 28-27, fantastic news for the Vikings, who have not led since the very beginning of the game. Oh, and we've got a foul. It looks like it's going to go against number 14, Anna Vanderstelt.
As Swihart was picked up off the ground by her teammates. She is very physical. She just gets in everybody's faces.
Yes, it's
Wonderful
a good
play.
kind of physical.
Yes, yes.
It's good to see two teams going after each other, not just letting back and letting the two teams take shots.
Yes.
We've got a quick timeout here. Not sure who took it, but 5:16 remaining here in the third quarter. Haslett remaining on top with 28-27. Now, keys to the second half here for Haslett, Laney, I would think would be the inside play and the jumpers by Melissa DeBoer. They've got to develop a post game with Kristen Dost and Heather House.
Yeah.
And Donahue and
so.
Swihart have got to continue to remain solid in that guard core. What would you think?
I think you're pretty on the button right there. I think they're doing a wonderful job with defense. And I think with Donahue back there, she's definitely a key role in that.
What do you think the keys for here in Charlotte in the second half to try to get things rolling?
Well, I think Charlotte, it seems like Haslett is a lot quicker than Charlotte, and they need to be able to keep up with Haslett. It looks like Haslett keeps running around the Charlotte players. I mean, Charlotte's doing a wonderful job, but it seems like Haslett's running around them a little bit.
Well, as you mentioned earlier in the program, this Haslett Viking team, very, very quick.
Yes, very.
Donahue to throw the ball in here. Official having a word here with Woods. Not sure what about, but...
Haslett actually has 5 players, they're only 5'5". Their tallest player is 5'9", and that's Krista Dost and Kim West.
Yes,
So-
that's where they need to get that ball, inside.
Yes.
Swihart moves it to DeBoer. She'll knock down another one. Melissa DeBoer, fantastic evening tonight. By my sheet, she's got 12 points here tonight.
Wow, what a performance.
Woods bringing it up. We'll go back to Vanderstelt. Looking to go inside. DeBoer coming up big on the defensive play there. Moves it over to Woods. Woods, and it'll go off
Oh,
through.
nice
Dost
rebound by
with a
Dost.
great rebound, and they move it out to Donahue. She might have a fast break. Lindsay Neal tried to pass it over to DeBoer, couldn't tell, and it gets knocked out by Vanderstelt over the Haslett ball.
It looks like Donahue might have hurt her finger or her wrist. She was squinching
Yes.
over a minute ago.
That left wrist obviously was bugging her before the game here as it's taped up.
Yes.
I'm not sure the extent of the injury. Dost to Swihart. Back to DeBoer. She'll airball that one. Very uncharacteristic for DeBoer. But I'm sure she's not rattled. She's been on fire tonight, and she's probably keep things going here for the Lady Vikings.
Yes, and Coach Terrace over there yelling, it's okay, keep going, keep it in there.
Yeah, the Vikings with a 3-point lead at this point. Terrace staying positive with her troops. Vanderstelt will move it up and throws it away, looking to go up to Woods. And we'll have a little pause here as the ball exits the gym.
Goes out the door.
Looks like it's out by the football water horse at this point.
And it is pretty warm in here today.
Yes, it's a nice gymnasium here, but it's been a warm day outside.
Yes.
Actually, we got a lot of fans going, but things have been pretty good. It's still kind of a problem getting the ball. There we go.
There we go. Looks like Donahue went outside and got that
Donahue
for us.
ran out and got it. We've got a new ball here, tested out by the official, making sure it's all right.
Yep. Good idea.
Testing out that ball. Looks all right. It'll be Haslett's ball. They lead by 3. Looks like we're ready to go again.
Looks like Donahue is once again going to throw it into Gretchen while she takes it down to the Haslett end.
Here comes Swihart handling the ball for most of the night. Just got to get those jumpers set up. DeBoer takes another one and gets the roll. Melissa DeBoer continues to knock down.
She has 14 points.
14 points Melissa DeBoer does.
And Haslett is now leading 32 to 27. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Haslett opening up a good lead here as they move it over to number 40, Corrigan. She goes inside. Misses her shot. Swihart on the rebound looking to go up with it. Moves it over to Donahue. Donahue over to DeBoer right in the middle. And she trains it in.
16 points on the night.
16 points here. She is just on fire, and now Haslett has opened up a 7-point lead. And right in the mix, and they get the ball back here on the jump. Right in the mix down there, looked like Kim West, Woods, and Vanderstelt.
Got attacked by two
belongs to Haslett. Settle down, Orioles! So Donahue to throw the ball in. Hazlett's press has been very, very tough here.
Oh, yes. No doubt.
Orioles, DeBoer again. This one won't go.
Has rebounded
Looks like
by
it slipped right out of her hand there as she went to shoot it up.
By number 40, Amy Carrick, Corrigan.
Charlotte trying to get that post game going. Vanderstelt knocks it down. She's the only Charlotte player to score here so far in the second half. She's got the 6 points for the team so far. I think she had 2 in the first half, which would give her a total of 8. Donahue goes up for 3.
Oh, wow.
2, excuse me. Donahue
Beautiful
knocks it down. That's her 5th point of the night here, and we got a timeout, Charlotte.
She got that one from right by the bench.
Oh, excuse me. We got a timeout here. No, a substitution.
Okay, looks like Julie Christians is
and
coming
Smith
in.
will come in. West will go out, and Houts or Dost will go out.
It looks like number 14, Anna Vanderstelt for
the ball. Here we go. We got Woods. Woods moves it to Neal. Neal has yet to take a shot yet this half, Laney. Any ideas why?
And I think she is being guarded very well by Swihart and a few of the other players. Maybe she just hasn't had an open shot yet.
Yes, we got a shot here, and it looks like number 44, Lisa Jaffe, will go to the line here to shoot 2. Now, I'm sure Haslett made some alterations in their game plan at halftime to make sure that they had that 2-point shooter covered out there. She's yet to even take a shot this half.
Well, the Vikings do have 2 team fouls this quarter.
2 shots.
And so does Charlotte. And she shoots open. She
Jaffe
just
misses that first one. Hazlett's lead still at 7. We said that free throws are going to be a very important part of this team's
I
this
think
game.
they will.
Both teams have missed a number.
Seems like even though free throws can add to as most as 2 points, that 2 points can make a big difference.
Yeah, they do add up, don't they?
Yes.
She makes the second, cutting lead to 6, and almost a steal. Well, it looked like a steal, and now Haslett will get it back. DeBoer had it. They'll give it jump ball. I'll disagree with that call by the officials. It looks like DeBoer had clear possession of it, and a few more Charlotte girls came in to take it from her and got the jump ball.
Looks like Neal's going to be taking that one out, number 20.
Yes,
Charlotte.
Neal will throw the ball in. As you said before, not very tall in stature, but definitely an excellent jump shot.
Yes, I bet she is one of their star guards. She is a senior, supposed to be her last year playing for Charlotte.
Yes, definitely another player proving that height is not everything in basketball.
Yes.
Throwing in now to Christians.
Reminds me of the NBA basketball player, Muggsy Boggs, little guy.
Muggsy Boggs, yes.
Muggsy Boggs.
Terrific player. Christians knocks down 2 right there. That'll give Haslett an 8-point lead.
Julie Christians.
And we got a kickball going to Charlotte. 2:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Vanderstelt looking to throw it in.
Julie Christians is jumping around trying to distract her.
That tough press here. And giving Charlotte all kinds of problems. Vanderstelt nearly traveled. Gets it to Neal. Neal launches a 3, well short. Comes out. Smith on the rebound. Moves it out. Swihart will bring it up again. Swihart with great speed. Can go inside. She'll drive, bring it up, and makes Gretchen Swihart. Wow, she's really bounced back from that knee injury.
8 points tonight?
I've got 9 on her list right now. And Donahue knocks it out from behind. Great play. And here come the Vikings again. They've opened up a 10-point lead, looking to go ahead by more.
Oh, Donahue got knocked it out of her hands.
Number 40, Amy Corrigan here.
I'd like to take this moment to mention that the freshman football team did win today.
They defeated the Jackson Northwest Mounties.
And last we knew, the JV team was winning against Jackson.
I'm not sure exactly what the score was, but they were
Nope.
beating the
Not sure
Mounties.
either. Yes.
We'll see if we can check back here later in our broadcast as to how that's going. Best of luck, obviously, to both teams.
Yes.
First personal.
DeBoer takes a well-deserved rest. And they move it inside.
Like
Back out to Donahue.
Shows.
Great play, but she can't finish it. Smith with a good rebound. Back out to Donahue. Spots up. It was a two-point shot, but Neal down in there amongst the trees, picking up the rebound.
Look at her and Donahue are having a little war
Donahue
out there.
having a little rivalry there.
Yes.
Neal passes it off to Vanderstelt. She goes to move it inside. Vanderstelt over to Neal.
It's Neal again.
Neal, they got to make sure she can't set up for three. Vanderstelt over to Woods. Woods lets the ball go. She
Christian's
recovers
tried
again,
to get
gets it to Corrigan. And it's stolen by Swihart, and she's fouled by Woods as she tries to make her way back up the floor.
Well, she fouled or did she step out? I think she stepped out because...
Well, it appeared to me as if she was fouled.
Yes.
It looks like with
number 42.
Yes, the foul is going to be on Woods.
Okay.
Beth Mazzola, number 22. And Carrie Soule.
So Donahue throwing. We've got a few changes here.
So Donahue has had lots of playing time tonight.
Yeah, she's
rarely been off.
One of the captains, and she's been out there almost all night. Swihart now moving it up over to Christians. Dangerous pass. Christians are moving inside. Over to Smith. Smith to Swihart. Swihart to Donahue. She's open for a shot. She'll take it.
Oh.
A leaner. Very difficult shot. Christians inside. Can't get that one to go. And Vanderstelt will get the rebound. Donahue knocks it loose.
Oh,
Great
she's
play by
open.
Houghton. Back up to Donahue. And she will lay it in for the easy two. Has a sleeve now.
Very nice play by Haslett.
According to my sheet, Sarah Donahue now has 7 points tonight. She's been playing very well despite that wrist problem she's got. Got the ball knocked loose there. Vanderstelt looking to go solely inside. Solely drives into Vanderstelt, almost walked, takes the shot and makes. Vanderstelt. If I'm correct here, she has all the points.
Wow.
Charlotte Orioles here in the second half. Inside to Smith, and she'll miss. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 44, Lisa Joppi had that free throw. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't want to forget that.
Oh, no.
Looks like Haslett is leading by 10 points here with 11 seconds left here.
Yes. Vanderstelt has been very, very hot from the floor, but she just picked up her fourth personal. Is going to have to go sit for it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to foul out. Very important player. I'm sure Charlotte will bring her back in. Great play.
Oh, yay! By
Wonderful
Julie
inbound play. And Christians
gets her first points here
that
tonight.
too. Orioles still struggling. Great pass and press, and that will end this third quarter of play. The Vikings lead is 12.
I would like to mention that before this game, half the JV players did play the Charlotte Hornets, and they won also under the supervision of Coach Andrea Woodward.
Yeah, the JV team put on quite a show here tonight. It was close. Right up until the end, they started to open it up a little bit, showing that they were the better team in the long run, but it easily could have gone the other way. We had a few turnovers, a few missed shots, and I mean that's the way it goes in basketball. It's a momentum type game, and when one team starts to get the calls and hangs onto the ball, well, both teams, the passing has been more crisp here in the second half. It was suffering in the first half. They were having trouble moving, spreading the ball around, but both teams have improved very noticeably on that.
They have, and I think what I noticed the most from the JV and the varsity games is the enthusiasm that these ladies have. They just go out there and give it their all. Yes, every single one of them.
Both teams looking very intent on trying to win this game. Charlotte does have a tall order here, trailing by 12. The Vikings hoping not to have another fourth quarter drain here, as they had only scored 3 points in the game that we had mentioned earlier against the Grand Ledge Comets, and they're hoping not to have a repeat of Tuesday's game. Sarah Donahue will take the inbounds pass here. Swihart and Donahue, the duo at the guards.
Looks like Smith, House, Christians.
Smith, House, and Christians running out the lineup.
Out front. And Gretchen's bring it in.
She's been handling the ball a lot of the night, lady. It doesn't look like
Yes,
that
she
knee's
has.
bothering her anymore.
I don't think so. I think it was just a quick little pain there.
Quick painful things. Probably banged it on something.
Yeah.
Swihart looking to go inside again, and she'll set up.
Oh, wow.
and go.
She must have jumped 3 feet right there. Did
Wow.
you see that?
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
A very, very big jump. I thought the shot was going to fall, but it didn't. She will have a 2-shot opportunity here. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's very, very important here that both teams are able to shoot those free throws because they're very, very key at the end of the
Yeah.
game.
Viking at the line, number 14, Gretchen Swihart, shooting 2 shots.
She goes. This could help a lot.
So
Oh,
that
yes,
knocks it
nice
down.
job.
Viking lead now up to 13.
She makes it look easy, doesn't she?
Swihart, very, very skillful player.
Yes.
This was brought up last year as a sophomore.
Yes. I remember
There
having
she goes, and she knocks down another one.
I remember having some conversations with her, and she does spend a lot of time practicing basketball out in her driveway and at the gym
Yes,
with
definitely
her
one
teammates.
of the hardest workers on the team. Spends
Oh,
a lot
yes.
of time in the offseason.
Yes.
And Soley now moving it inside. She will miss. Swihart on the rebound will get it out to Donahue. Donahue with pass behind the house as it goes over to the scorer's
Couldn't
table.
grab that one.
Nice catch over there, it appears by Ed Jen. And
The athletic director here at the high school.
yes, it's his son Ed Gent sitting over there working at the scorer's table.
Oh, maybe not.
And moving it inside, the 30. Download, Corrigan, off Soley's foot, she'll get it back, and we got a foul. Looked like she got hacked there, she went up for the shot. So Corrigan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Neil's gonna back her up.
Foul was on Christians.
Personal,
That's only her first.
13 foul.
Christians.
13 foul for the Vikings.
Wow.
Not too much foul trouble for the Vikings during this half so
No,
far.
not too. It doesn't look like the free throws are hurting them too much by the ones
Yeah,
made by the other
they've
team.
been shooting better than Charlotte here at this point.
Yes.
At the line for Charlotte, number 40, Amy Corrigan, shooting 2.
Corrigan, this is the first. The second one's very important. Charlotte wants to make a comeback. It's going to be very, very important that they make all their free throws. That one misses off the front rim. Donahue with the rebound. Definitely not uncontested. It's Corrigan going after that ball.
Well, Charlotte is behind by 15 here with 7 minutes left
Very
in the fourth
important.
quarter.
Houts moves it inside. And here comes number 22, Beth Mazzola. Mazzola setting up.
Being blocked.
Moves it down to Soley. Soley back to Mazzola.
Christians is just all over everybody. She's doing a great job out there.
Playing great
Doing the
defense.
blocking, yes.
Back up to the top. Dawn Ulrich. Looking to move it inside. She will, but she'll dish it off over there to Mazzola. Partially blocked. Smith has it knocked loose after the rebound, but Swihart will pick it up. Boy, she always seems to be hovering around those rebounds. and picking them
does.
up. Christian's moving it inside. Can't get it to go.
And Swihart really isn't that tall either. She's only 5'5". She tends to be in there.
Yes, her quickness is definitely her best asset.
Oh, yes.
She's got a nice jump shot as well, but definitely
Very
the
good.
quickness. Very aggressive guard.
Oh, she is.
Exactly what you want out there on the floor. Here comes
Her
Corrigan
and Donahue,
again.
they have very, very good defense.
And Neal taking another 3. She's partially black. That one will go to Christians. And we got a substitution here. West will be coming in for Smith. And it was a great play there by Christians getting that block. She's been playing great defense, Laney, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes, yes she is.
Number 30, Dawn Noriga, throw it in, gets it to Soley, she'll miss. And it looks like we got a push out. At least that's what the official is indicating here. So go over to give the call to the bench. Looks like
Neil for Charlotte's gonna throw it in.
yeah, Heather House called in a push there.
Yep.
Down low by the baseline.
44, Outs. First personal.
That's House's first personal.
11 fouls for the Vikings.
Moving it around the perimeter again. Here's Neal shooting up another 3. And can't get it to go.
It's like a rebound by West, and she gives it over to Gretchen Swihart.
Neal was red hot in the first half, but so far in the second half, standing at 0 for 3. Donahue throwing it down low. Christians to Houts.
Looks like maybe
Houts inside the West. West will make.
Haslett is working on their goal and trying not to let the other team get a lot of 3 points.
Yes,
they
they
were worried
definitely
about
made
that.
adjustments in the second half that
Yes.
really made a difference.
Great
Neal has
job.
not got a good look all half. And Soley will drop it back to Neal. Neal looking, and she'll go up again. That was kind of a forced 3. That won't go either. And Swihart up to Donahue. Great pass. Donahue inside.
Yeah,
She'll knock it
layup.
away.
That's her second or third layup of the night.
That's, I think, her second.
Yes,
She's
nice job.
got 9 points according to my sheet.
Wow.
Neal, move it over to Beth Mazzola. Mazzola moving it around the perimeter. Mazzola now over to number 30, Ulrich. Ulrich back to Mazzola, looking to move it inside, but this Haslett defense is really tough enough in the second half.
Oh, they have. They're not budging.
Moving it over to Ulrich. Ulrich down to Soli, and she misses. Nice play by West. And the long pass up to Donahue won't quite go, but moving,
Oh, looks like that.
ball and
Donahue
almost
might get it.
Boy, that's Donahue just being aggressive again. She is just all over the court. And Houts was down inside.
She is so
And
fast.
Boy, it's amazing. The Vikings are so quick that they can put 2 or 3 players on one individual down low in the key.
It is amazing.
And as soon as they passed the ball out, as you noticed, it went right to Neal, and the Vikings were right there to come in.
Wow.
It's very difficult to beat this defense.
And
Carrie Soul will knock down that one. I've been pronouncing her name wrong. Apologies there. Soul will knock that one down, and the lead is now 16 for the Vikings. Swihart over to Donahue.
And there is about 4 minutes left here in the game.
Just over 4 minutes, barring overtime.
Looks like Swihart has it. Looking for who to pass it to.
Trying to move the ball around. Houts spots up for the 3, and it goes! Heather Houts. That's her first basket of the night. Big, big 3 there.
Well, I hope that Charlotte doesn't lose their momentum as we end towards the game.
Yeah, Charlotte's definitely the momentum's moving over to Haslett, but Carrie Soley moving that momentum right back into Charlotte's end.
They have 36 now, and Haslett has 53.
Sol with her second basket of the night right there.
Second personal.
That's nice play, ladies.
Looks like West just fouled number 52, Carrie Sowie, is it?
Sol.
So.
Anna Vanderstelt, number 14.
And Houts and Christians will come out.
Alyssa DeBoer, number 52, and Amy Pritchard, number
Amy Pritchard and Alyssa DeBoer has been the star tonight for the Vikings. Step back on the floor.
Basket was good for Terry Soul.
Amy Pritchard is also one of the juniors on this team, along with Swihart, who are out there right now.
And lead now. Knocked out. 53-37 is Haslett lead with 3:47.
Looks like Amy Pritchard is going to throw it in.
Wouldn't be too late.
Like
Wouldn't be too late for a rally from Charlotte, but they're going to have to tighten down on this Viking offense.
Definitely.
And
Oh,
here gets
like-
DeBoer again. That's their worst enemy right there.
Wow.
And Alyssa DeBoer, and that's another one. She has
18
got
points.
18 points tonight. She has just been on fire. And they move it up again. Vanderstelt will drive inside. Back over to number 22.
The board's keeping her
Corrigan,
trapped
back to
pretty
Neal.
well.
Neal looking to put up another 3. That one off balance, and it won't go. Neal's had a much more difficult second half than she had in the first.
You know, I think Gretchen Swihart and Neal have stuck together pretty much this whole game. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, on the rotations, they've been guarding each other
Yes.
almost the entire night.
Number 42,
Got a few.
Amber Woods.
Woods will step back in.
Well, Neal sure was a story for Charlotte in the first half, but she hasn't really produced that much in the second half.
Yes, she was. Now, DeBoer continues to have a great night here for the Vikings as West will drop it back to Donahue. Woods will guard Donahue. Move over to Swihart. Swihart to Pritchard. She spots up and can't quite get that one to fall. Donahue triple team down low, and a double dribble is called.
Wow.
It's got to be difficult when you find a rebound and look around yourself and you've got 3 Orioles right in your face.
And they're all taller than you, too.
It's got to be difficult. Vanderstelt over to Neal. Neal, this Viking press has just been dominating all night. Charlotte's been having trouble just getting the ball over the half court before the 10 seconds goes. And then once they do, they're met with a swarm of Vikings anyway, as that speed is a big factor. Woods with a nice rebound down low, and it goes to number 44, Lisa Jaffe. She'll knock it in. Here come the Vikings. We've got about 2:40 left. 2-on-1 here. Donahue can't get a hold of the ball, and it was too far for the board to save it.
Looks like it jumped out of her
We
hands.
got a timeout here for the Vikings. Donahue looking like she's starting to feel a little fatigued, and I can't blame her. She's been in there the entire night.
And Terrace looks very pleased out there. She's smiling.
Yes, if the
with
Vikings
it all.
can continue to keep up playing well, they should be able to hang on to this victory here.
Yes.
2:36 left.
It looks like the head coach for Charlotte, Brent Crossman, and the assistant Mike Snyder are trying to get their team pumped up and telling them what to do to get back in this game when the 2 minutes and 36 seconds are left tonight.
Yeah, 16-point lead with 2.5 minutes left to go is not insurmountable. It's just very, very difficult
Very hard,
to get.
yes.
You're going to have to get the ball to Neal and get her open somehow, have her drain some threes. But the biggest thing is they've got to stop this Haslett offense, which has just exploded here in the second half.
They're just so fast. They can't keep up with them.
They were a little cold starting off the game, only 9 points in the first quarter, but now look, they got 55.
Wow.
Very, very much improved play by the Vikings. I don't know what Tara said to them in that locker room, but it sure did work.
Looks like it's
14,
Charlotte's ball.
Looking to go to Woods. Gets it to Woods, having difficulty bringing it up the side.
Just
Woods will
throw
get
it
it
in.
up. Corrigan. Corrigan and loses the ball. Pritchard. Oh, and she gives it to Vanderstelt.
Her hands.
And Vanderstelt scores again. She has had a
That's a very
terrific
nice
second half.
play by Vanderstelt.
I think she's got 10 points in this half alone, 12 in the game.
Yes, I think Pritchard went up to throw it to her teammate, but Vanderstelt just jumped right in there, got it, and then scored.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Another misrotation there by the Vikings.
Yeah.
Not thinking that their teammate was going to move. And
Right.
it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
DeBoer.
And Charlotte
up by
definitely
half
took advantage
court.
of it.
Charlotte definitely tightening up that defense here, and Donahue dribble away. She's got to look to pass here. She'll pass it off to DeBoer. DeBoer out of Swihart. And go back to DeBoer.
Oh, I think
she'll be fouled by Lindsay Neal.
By Neal. Looks like she grabbed at her.
Neal's got to be
Put her arm
frustrated.
out.
She was so hot in that first
Yeah.
half. In the second half, the Vikings changed, rotated. She was covered. Swihart will go back to the line. She's been shooting very, very well.
She's been there 3 times tonight, I believe.
Yeah, she's been knocking down a lot of her free throw shots here tonight.
Looks like Lori Papik is going to come in for Amy Pritchard.
Number 22 in the lineup for the Vikings. Becky Taylor.
And it looks like Becky Taylor, number 24 for Charlotte, is going to come in for number 44, Lisa Jockey.
Number 14, Gretchen Swihart.
See if Gretchen can get these shots in.
Very two important free throws here.
Very nice. Very, very
Gets the
nice.
bonus there. Number 24, Becky Taylor, who just stepped in.
Casey Wilson,
One
number
of the
15.
tallest players, actually the tallest player in the Charlotte lineup at 6'1". Definitely be a force inside for those post shots.
Here she goes, her second shot, her bonus.
Swihart knocks it down.
Very,
She's
very
been
nice.
on
Wow,
fire
she's
tonight.
hot. She's hot tonight.
Swihart.
13 points on the
13.
night.
Wow.
DeBoer still leading the team with 18.
So Donahue is 9, DeBoer is 18, Swihart is 13. The majority of their points is right there.
Yes, but the
else
other players have
contributed,
been
but-
really contributing.
Yes, they have.
And if not on the offensive end, their defense has just been fantastic. The
Amazing.
zone rotation has just been amazing.
Yes.
It took a while to get it to click, but after it did, these Charlotte Orioles have just been having a very, very difficult time making sure the ball is spread out, getting it down inside. We got a foul here.
Foul number 12, Donahue.
12,
First personal.
Sarah Donahue.
That's
picks
only
up
her first personal, and she's pretty much played the whole game, too.
She's been very, very aggressive in this.
Yes.
Been playing very smart. Obviously,
has.
she's got a few steals and not getting called on those fouls. It's got to be very difficult trying to be aggressive, but
Yes.
not over aggressive at the same time. These are 2 free throws here, very important. We got a minute 24 remaining here in the
See
game.
if she can get them in. Oh, nope, she missed the first one, but she has one more try.
Vanderstelt missing the first. She's been the force here for Charlotte in the second half. Coach is trying to give encouragement there on the sideline. Vanderstelt will miss off the front rim.
And I think it's
And
Oh.
Neal appears to be fouled. I'm not sure if it was number 50, Casey Wilson, or whom it was.
now she's going to take some stuff. But I think it's very important for Charlotte to make sure they keep their head in the game and not get deceived by the score, which I think they're doing a pretty good job of that, staying in the game.
Definitely. Now Wilson is going to get called, and we got a quick timeout here for Charlotte. Trying to go over last-minute plans here with a minute 21 left to go now. Terrace calls her troops in, trying to get them organized. Words of encouragement.
I think each team has 7 fouls in this half.
Yeah, so both have in now the bonus.
Yep.
And the Vikings leading 57-41 should have this one in the bag, barring a minor miracle by Charlotte. Not to be a joke.
We wish them all the luck.
Yeah, not to be a joke.
We hope they
but
do
16
wonderful.
points is pretty insurmountable.
Yes.
We've reached about a minute 21 left in this
Yep.
game. For any team, I don't care if you stuck the Detroit Pistons on this floor right
They
now.
probably
It's
couldn't do
just
it
a minute
either.
21. 16
Yeah.
points is a lot to go. But Neal will step to the line here, shooting 2.
But they're sure going to give it a try, though. And Neal's going to start out right here,
Yes,
trying
ma'am.
to get a couple points for the
Charlotte's
free throws.
played well tonight, especially Lindsay Neal and Anna Vanderstelt have definitely been the high points here
Yes,
for Charlotte.
their names have come up a lot.
Neal
Here
makes
she
the first
goes.
and
Oh,
gets
makes
the
the
goal.
second. Very good.
Donahue, they're going to get fouled here. DeBoer will move it over to Paypack and...
Oh, and she couldn't hold on to it. Sarah Donahue looked like that's Lori Papik.
Yes, Lori
Looked
Papik
like she
just
couldn't
couldn't
hold on
grab
to it.
onto that ball. It was passed a little high by DeBoer.
Yeah.
So, right, a minute 15. Charlotte looking to trim this lead down.
Here they go. Neal taking it down
Neal
to their
will
own
move it up
end.
to Vanderstelt. Vanderstelt looking to move it back inside. Shooting the three, possibly Woods. Oh, and she's blocked by DeBoer.
Oh, wow.
What a great play by DeBoer. Definitely the best all around.
Get us some
player
cheers
here
out of the
tonight.
audience here behind us.
Great response out of the audience.
Wow.
Woods just did not see her coming. DeBoer came out of nowhere. She's got incredible speed, incredible size. For her size to be that quick it's fantastic. She's a great weapon for the Vikings.
Yes,
Got a foul
DeBoer is
here.
5'8".
42.
So.
Woods.
We got a foul, and Donahue will hold the line. We've got 51 seconds remaining here in the game.
Looks like Donahue is going to make a shot. Try to make a shot.
Yes, Donahue's played well tonight.
Yes.
Despite the injury, the Vikings are a little banged up, but overall,
Yeah, it
very,
looks like
very healthy
that.
team.
Yeah.
And we've seen play from all of the players in the lineup tonight. They've all seen time on the floor tonight. They've all contributed.
Very much. Very, very much.
And Donahue misses. Rebound goes to Corrigan. Was looking to Woods, but Vanderstelt open again. Here she comes. 45 seconds left on the clock, and we got a double dribble. Ball will go back to the Vikings.
Looks like Donahue's going to take it out. She's being blocked
Woods right in her face.
by Woods.
Donahue will send it over. Wilson, payback, and we've got a backcourt violation against the Vikings. Ball will be taken in here by Neal. Moving the play. Vanderstelt. She'll move it inside, takes a shot, fouled, and she'll shoot two. Couldn't quite see who the foul was on.
Looks like Vanderstelt's going to be taking the foul shots here.
Foul number 50, Wilson, second.
And looks like
personal.
Wilson just got her second
Second foul of the night.
14, and Vanderstelt, 2 shots.
Vanderstelt shooting two. She's been the force for the team in the second half. And she'll make the first.
So the score is now 44 Charlotte and 57 Haslett.
This could cut the lead to 12.
Oh,
1-2
Misses.
just missed it.
Wilson over to Swihart. Swihart looking to move it up and out. Great dribbling. Moves it up to Donahue.
Hazlett's going to try to
Donahue will
widen
hang
the
on.
lead in the last
Woods
few
right
seconds.
up in her face. Donahue fouled there by number 20. Looks like Neal. And it is on Neal.
I think Neal has a few fouls now. Looks like,
Foul number 20, Neal, fourth personal.
yeah,
Yes,
that
it's
is
her
her
fourth
fourth.
19 foul.
But there's only 26 seconds left in the game,
Viking in the line,
so
number 12, Sarah Donahue.
Possible that she could
Foul
foul out.
shot.
But
we'll have to wait and
with
see.
26 seconds left, we'll see.
Yeah.
Donahue shooting.
She's going to make it.
She will
Oh.
miss the first, and
The bonus is
Becky
off
Taylor
then.
with the rebound. Moves it to Neal. Neal trying to move it
He
up.
was trying to get a play set up.
Goes back and shoots the three and can't make.
Lori
Pepper.
Papik has the ball
The
now.
ball again. Moves it up to Donahue. Donahue looking around. Finds the board
Nice.
and
Wow.
looks like a travel almost there, but she was held up.
It
We got
wasn't
2
called.
seconds left. Neal will launch the ball. That will be the game. Final score tonight. Haslett Vikings 57, Charlotte Orioles 44. Great play by both teams.
Wonderful job.
Congratulate. Scoring leader tonight, Melissa DeBoer for the Vikings with 18. We'll be right back with an interview with the best scorer tonight.
For joining us tonight.
Melissa DeBoer.
The Orioles certainly do appreciate your support.
Hello and welcome back. We were not able to get an interview with Melissa DeBoer, but she did have a wonderful night with 18 points. Swihart and Donahue also had very, very notable evenings for the Vikings. Neal and Vanderstelt both ended the game with 12 for the Orioles. The final score once again was Haslett 57 and the Charlotte Orioles 44. For Lainey Lauerman, TV 25 Sports, I'm Evan Woodward. Good night.